Howdy hey, I'm Ray.
What's up, benches and bitches? It's Sultan Sketches.
Benches and Alright, so this is how this video is going.
Hello everyone, welcome to the channel, or welcome back, it's good to see you. My name is Sultan, and here on the Sultan Sketches channel, we take your problems, and we give you easy to follow solutions. Today's guest is none other than GinjaNinjaOwO, aka Reagan. We've made a similar video before, and while you don't have to watch them in order, if you did enjoy this one, be sure to check out the other one after. Also, I'm happy to announce that this video is sponsored by Honey. As you probably know, Honey is an online shopping tool that searches the web whenever you decide to buy something online, looking for like promo codes that would end up saving on your purchase. It's like a good little friend that's always there, ready to help you out. If you're anything like me, these past couple of years have been pretty rough when it comes to finances, and I'm always looking for ways to like minimize the amount I'm spending, and Honey helps me do just that. Once you've added Honey to your browser, you just go about shopping, and while you shop, your little friend up there will just work through thousands of websites to find any deals for you. There's fashion, food, technology, games. Honey works with so many websites and does all the hard work so I don't have to, and you guys know how much I hate doing anything. So that's pretty good, so thanks little guy. And getting Honey is pretty easy. You just click the link that I have in the description, click add to browser, and that's it. You can start saving then. Best thing about Honey? It's free. Like, you don't pay for anything. You get savings. That's it for me. That's the selling point. I mean, come on. And remember, if you do decide to get Honey, you're not only helping create savings for yourself, but you're also helping support my little gremlin of a channel. So truly thank you to anyone who does. Add Honey to your browser for free at joinhoney.com/sultan. That's joinhoney.com/sultan. The link is also in the description. Thanks once again to Honey for sponsoring this video. Alright, let's go solve some problems here. Okay, this one isn't really a question. I just wanted to like bring it up. Agent Sixbell said, I read that wrong. I thought you and Ray had problems. We do. I just wanted to clarify. Okay, so that directly contradicts with how you opened this video, how we don't have problems. As you guys know, me and Ray are very good at solving problems. Our lives are like so good at the moment. We are entirely unproblematic. Right, we have no problems at all. We're like perfect at life, you know. I'm keeping people on their toes. It's a plot twist. Oh, is it? Oh, I'll shut up. Sorry. Oh. Go ahead. Yeah, shut up. Alright. That one's a personal attack, so I don't want to answer that. What? Don't worry. We'll get to that one later. No, I want to see it or hear it. Read it, bitch. Okay. It's Kale Girl asks, so I heard some people store snacks in their dishwasher. I think that's a real problem, so I was wondering if you two had any advice. I wonder who told him that. Okay. It's not weird to put snacks in the dishwasher. I want you guys to picture, right? I want you guys to picture someone, like a good friend, like invites you to go stay at their house, and you're like, yeah, I'll go stay at your house. It's totally fine. And they're being all hospitable, and they feed you, and they offer to buy you snacks, and they're like, here, sleep in my room, and it's all great, and it's all wonderful, it's all very normal. And then one day you're like, can I eat one of these snacks? And they go to the dishwasher. Okay, see, when you put it that way... What do you say about the dishwasher? Okay, I have explained it to you multiple times, Ray. By the way, this is not us talking. This is completely two other people that we're referring to. My mum doesn't believe in dishwashers, okay? She thinks it makes people weak. She doesn't trust the water. She thinks it's a waste of water, even though I think scientifically that's like not true at all. Anyway... So, we never use the dishwasher. Doesn't the water come from the same place? I don't know. Should I Google it? dishwasherscience.com. Yeah, that'll solve our problem. There's no problem here. There's no problem. We don't use the dishwasher. So, it's just like free storage. So, my mum, she puts the snacks in there. And it's not weird because we never use the dishwasher. This is one of the many problems that you mentioned having, Sultan. You said you have many problems. This dishwasher is one of them. I don't have any problems. What are you talking about? You said you have many? I read that wrong. I thought you and Ray had problems. We do. I just wanted to clarify. See, I did another plot twist. Keep up.
God, when do I get to control the plot twist?
It's not a problem, K or girl. I'm not talking about me personally, but that doesn't sound like a problem to me. Your friend sounds like a lovely person.
Oh my god.
Alright, this one comes from Bluekey. It just says, how to repel babies.
Rocket launcher.
Run it by me.
Like, okay. This involves having to have a second person because you're repelling the babies. You don't want to touch them. So
Right,
you
of
have to
course.
hire on a second hand, preferably someone who is competent in rocket launchers. And instead of loading...
Yeah, make sure that's on their resume. Competent in rocket launching.
Yeah. And instead of loading it with rockets, you load the baby inside and just... You shoot them away. And they're repelled.
You're so valid.
I know, right?
I wouldn't have been able to come up with that. That's genius. Is it still called a rocket launcher? Or is it a baby launcher?
Hey, the machine is still a rocket launcher. We're still using it for not its intended purpose. That doesn't change its name.
Yeah, but it's a rocket
Just because
launcher because it launches rockets, right?
If you use a kitchen knife to kill somebody, does that make it no longer a knife? Is it now like a stabby stab?
Well, a knife
Like-
is just a small sword.
Okay, then we're getting into some like real heavy semantics.
No, I mean like okay, hear me out, right?
Uh-huh.
A rocket launcher launches rockets.
Right?
But if you put a baby in it, it's a baby launcher, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you know what else is a baby launcher? Pregnant women. So therefore, pregnant women are just rocket launchers.
So can we change it from like rocket launcher to like just like W-3MN? And it's like code for women, you know? But like it's to be implied they're not pregnant until you load the baby inside and then they shoot them out anyway. So without the baby inside, it's just women.
That was so convoluted. I got lost at the first step. I was like W/.
It's fine, it makes
what?
sense. The audience is gonna get it, don't worry about it.
Oh yeah, it's just me who's stupid.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, I have a really quick one. And I want us to answer at the same time, right? Because
Alright.
I know what your answer is gonna be. Okay.
Oh, do you? Oh
Alright.
boy.
Madeline says, I am unemployed, please fix this, you're my only hope. Okay, 3, 2, 1, get a
Die.
job. What?!
I had to keep you on your toes.
You just killed off
You
Madeline!
said you knew what I was gonna...
She's just unemployed, why are you telling me?
You said
Jesus!
you knew what I was gonna say. I had to mix it up a bit.
It's another plot twist.
That's another plot twist.
This video is just full of plot twists.
Yeah, you know. So, you could get a job. But let's be honest, right? Getting a job sucks. And working sucks. And having to think about money, it all sucks, right?
Right.
You know where you don't have to worry about that? In hell. And it's always warm, and you got big sexy Satan over there to
Are
give
you
his
sales
support.
pitching hell right now?
No,
Is
me?
this a sponsored
No.
video? Sponsored by Honey.
Ah, 'cause- Hell yeah. Get it? Hell yeah.
No,
Oh,
stop.
I'm so funny!
Go, Ray, sit in the corner. In the corner. I have one more question. And, this one, I kind of want to pitch something to you, right?
Alright, I'm listening.
Okay, so Cody Chronicles says, I haven't slept for 4 days straight and I need help on how to make myself go to sleep since nothing is working. Right? It's a normal thing, you know, we all have, like, problems sleeping. I'm assuming most of us, like, stay up late on the internet, like, doing this and that. And it's hard to fall asleep sometimes, you know what I mean?
Right.
And you know what else is also hard to do? Get into shape.
What?
Right? Like being fit. Like I know I personally want to be fit, but I don't have the time or the energy to go to work out, right? And so
you live where they have potato cakes, so like
exactly. It's hard for me to be fit when I'm surrounded by potato cakes that are very sexy. Anyway, so here's my sales pitch, and this is like a real idea that I have. So like, don't shit on it too much, right?
The fact that you said it's a real idea makes me not trust you. I don't trust you at all.
Okay, so imagine like a machine, right? And it's like a gym equipment machine, right? And you tie yourself to it, right? Before you go to sleep, you tie yourself to it, and then there's a button that you press. This is your real idea? Yes, this is my real idea. Okay, there's a button that you press on the side, and a pill drops from the bottom, and it's a sleeping pill, right? And you swallow it, and it knocks you out.
It drops from the bottom?
I mean, shut up.
How does it get in your mouth if it's in the bottom?
I'm in Australia. I didn't.
So this is a patented American product, then. You have to be on the other side of the globe.
I guess we can, like, colonize it or whatever. Is that the right word? It's probably not the right word.
Sure.
So, like, you tie yourself to this equipment, and then you take the sleeping pill that is, like, equipped to it. Like, it comes from the top.
God, I hate you so much. Go ahead.
And then you knock out, right? You knock out, and you're passed out on this gym equipment. And as soon as you fall asleep, the gym equipment activates, right? And it, like, because you're tied to it, it does the workouts for you, right? It, like, it bends your body so you do crunches. It, like, lifts stuff up for you, right? So it works you out while you sleep. And so in 8 hours, when you wake up, like, the sleeping pill's worn off, you've worked out for 8 hours and you didn't do anything. And you also got a good night's rest. So how do you feel about the idea?
Okay, so we're going to backtrack a little bit. We're going to remind the audience, because that story took a while, remind the audience the question was that they're having a hard time sleeping.
Right.
And I have some notes for your project, right? It sounds really good, really solid. I noticed that you have it's a bit too detailed, right? I think you can cut everything except for take a sleeping pill.
Fuck you, Ray. I'm taking my idea to Shark Tank. This sucks. I'm out.
Have fun.
I had to process that. I was like, wait, cut out everything? Big brain over here. Okay, look, I'll take your notes into consideration. I don't know if that will really work with my I don't know the word.
This is not your vision?
Vision! That's it, thank you. I don't think it, like, will fit with my vision. Like, so...
You not having vision explains your art, so...
Jesus.
I love you, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, please let me out of the closet. I love you, I promise.
In the corner. Hey! I can't wait to draw this. And we're done. Well, that took a while, didn't it? But I'm glad you stuck around to the end. If you want to see more videos like this, be sure to like the video, and if you have any problems, let me know down below, and I may just end up solving it. Remember, there's no solution a Sultan can't solve. There's no problem that a Sultan can't solution. Alright, see ya.
Sultan, how many sides does rhombus have? Tell me right now. What's the number?
Like at least 2. Tell me I'm wrong.
You can't do math either.
Hey guys, welcome to the end card. I'm joined with Reagan.
Get out! Get out! Get out!
Before you get, don't listen to her. Before you get out, I thought it would be fun if you guys solve some of our problems, because, you know, we're always solving problems, and it'd be nice if someone solved one of ours for a change, right?
I have no experience solving problems. I've never had one.
This counter just went up. My problem is, I'm short, and whenever I talk to my friends, I have to look up, and my neck hurts. How do I solve this issue? And Reagan, what's your problem?
Right, my problem is I want to make some mac and cheese, right? But I go to my pantry and, oh no, there's no cheese. And also, the world just ran out of cheese. What do I put with my mac?
I don't know what I was expecting. That's so, like, fair enough. That's on me. Okay, so help us with my height and Reagan's cheese. And
I don't say it like that.
all right, that's all the time we have for today. We'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
Bye.